Hi guys, this is Jason.com and I'm here with a handset called the Allview X2 Soul Pro. It's the flagship of the Romanian company Allview for the year 2015 and the very first model from a Romanian brand that has Android 5.0 Lollipop on board, and we're testing it. This device was showcased at Mobile World Congress 2015. We did a hands-on with a prototype and now the finalized version is here. You probably heard of the company Allview, one of the most prominent East European device branders. Usually they brand quality handsets from Gionee and offer a customized software experience. Supposedly this is the Gionee Elife E7 as far as we know, but we call it Allview X2 Soul Pro. It's the 2015 flagship of the company Allview. The price tag is 400 euros, and for this price tag you get a handset with a 5.5mm thick body and some pretty good specs. Okay, so let's see what's inside the box. This is merely the unboxing, not the review. We got a flat box with all the accessories laid out here. So we got the headphones, looking pretty nicely and pretty premium if you ask me. And then we got this USB accessory, allowing you to connect an USB stick and the likes, maybe even a keyboard or mouse, who knows. We got the SIM key here, a metallic key that allows you to prop up the SIM slots. There are two of them actually. And then there's the charger. Finally the USB cable and a bunch of plugs for the earphones. So pretty predictable stuff, but nicely organized right here. Back to the phone. This slim handset measures 5.5mm in thickness and weighs 126.5 grams. It's a dual SIM phone with LTE support, and it has a glass surface at the back, glass at the front obviously. And now let's get to the setup. It runs Android 5.0 Lollipop, which is rare for a Allview device. So the screen you're seeing right here, it's a 5.2-inch Full HD display that uses full lamination technology. Inside the phone you can find an octa-core 64-bit MediaTek processor, as well as 2GB of RAM, 16GB of storage, and there is no microSD card slot here, and you cannot remove the battery, so basically we're dealing with a unibody design. Okay, the setup has started. It's pretty straightforward and intuitive. Pretty comfy keyboard and well spaced. I'm guessing it's the stock one as far as I know. And more, next, and finish. Okay, back to the specs. As I said, 2GB of RAM, 16GB of storage, and at the front we got an 8MP shooter for the selfies, while at the back there is a main 13MP camera with LED flash and the Sony IMX214 sensor. We got DTS sound on this model, as well as an NXP audio amplifier. The battery here is a 2700 mAh unit that should be good enough to juice up the phone for one day, at least on paper. Once again, no microSD card slots, you have to deal with the 16GB of storage on board. As you can see, the Lollipop experience has been slightly customized. For example, here in the drop down area you won't see much, and now the options that should be there will be available with a swipe up like I just did, and the screen seems pretty bright. As you can see, it's already influencing the camera's view of the screen. This is the settings area, nothing fancy here, and let's confirm the operating system. That's Android 5.0 on the Allview X2 Soul Pro, the flagship of the Romanian company Allview. This model offers a download speed of up to 150 MB per second, and I'm very curious about the camera interface. Usually Allview customizes it, and this is also what they did this time. Pretty good frame rate and some options here: anti-banding, guidelines, picture size, 30 megapixels, capture modes that include touch shot, and finally the main modes. We got face beauty, we got filter, night, professional, magic focus, panorama, normal, take anytime, and HDR. In the professional mode you will be playing with a series of sliders that remind me of the Nokia PureView experience, but I've seen them on other Android phones. I've seen them on an HTC Desire handset or HTC One M9 if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, that's the camera experience on this flagship phone. I'm expecting ratings from it. And once again, 5.5mm, so ultra slim, dual SIM, octa-core 64-bit processor from MediaTek, which should trigger some pretty nice benchmarks. High download speed and everything sounds perfect on paper. We'll be back in a few days with a full review of this glass panel, ultra slim handset with a unibody design and promising specs. This is it from gsndon.com. Bye bye.